buddy. He's like, what the hell? I was sleeping, bro.
This is that you lost to us.
He thinks it might still be in his stomach. And he's open to letting you roll into his mouth to look inside.
Ew. Really?
By the by, he's not wild about it either.
So, are we really doing this? Letting the serpent swallow us?
You do not have to come.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this.
Follow me, Atreus.
On my way.
I swallowed it.
You sure this is a good idea?
No.
Well, brothers, I've been to many strange places, but this will be a new one.
Yeah. I've never been in a giant's belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one that was not trying to eat me.
You really should expect that sort of response at this point.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Can't see things. What do you think he has to eat all day? I mean, something this size, dude.
Funny. I used to dream about getting eaten.
Dreams are nothing
I'm
to...
not afraid. It just reminded me of a way I used to feel when I was a child. Let's find that statue.
It's been a while. It's probably gonna be like very far in here. This is oddly very cool.
Smells
This
not as bad as I thought it'd be. A bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
You're so weird. I see something down there.
grab it.
The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
Aye.
There's like a little island in here. It's a bow.
The hammer.
Oh, there's that too. I'm not even really sure why I'm still collecting this, but it's just like an addiction, you know? It's like no matter how much you have, you just want more. A human curse, really. In real life and in game. No matter what you're doing, it's our instinct to get more. That's funny.
Something over there.
Okay, so how do we get up there now? Surely we could jump that, right? Yay, nay, no? Yay? Yay, no.
They didn't say where we could reach it.
I have no clue. What the fuck? Is this not all the further you can go? I have no clue what it's wanting me to do. Is there something back here we can latch onto? No, it doesn't seem like it.
Father, over there.
Trace? What are you looking at? Yeah, I'm aware of that, but... Unless...
Why?
How do we grab onto it? Oh. Hold on. Let me just launch that thing back over here. Oh. Okay, there we go.
Mimir, any idea where Odin hid your eye?
No, it's not like I can still see through it.
It kind of reminds me of Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story, where he actually could see through his own eye, or when it's not connected to his head, he can still see through his eye. God, it's so weird looking.
Yep, that's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping. Gently now, gently. Thank you, brother. You don't miss depth until it's gone.
Mimir has 2 eyes now. What an upgrade. Whoa! Come here. Well, I guess we just do this. Whee! To the boat, to the boat, to the boat, 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 to the boat, to the boat, to the boat, boat, boat. Well, it's time to leave yummy in your stomach.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm feeling whole again, but it's a right improvement.
The Bifrost is intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have all we need.
Finally, we're going to Jotunheim. There's no stopping us now.
Laddie, have you ever heard the term tempting fate?
Fate is another lie told,
Told by the gods, yes, of course. You really are your father's son, you know.
So how do we get back out?
We signaled them.
Hold on! What's going on?
What the hell?
Well, that was mildly terrifying. Maybe our presence is upsetting Jormungandr's belly.
No. Something is wrong.
Is Jormungandr under attack?
What's happening to him?
Nothing good.
Who would attack Jormungandr if that's the case?
Is he getting hit?
Has to be
What is
Thor.
We must hurry.
Couldn't agree more, brother.
Oh shit! Are we gonna be fighting Thor? It has to be, right? Oh shit!
The boat shifting. I'm gonna.
The head, Amir. Oh god. What the hell? Ow. What?
Boy? Boy!
I'm good. I think I'm getting kind of used to this.
Huh.
What happened to him? Something we did?
No.
No.
Something else. A dead giant. Why would the serpent leave us here?
Look! Freya. We can still trust her, right?
Until we know for certain, keep a distance.
The world's serpent. What's happened here?
We hoped you would know.
You are far from home.
I'm looking for my son. The two of you. You helped me see things more clearly.
You do not know where he is then?
No. But the woods and fields speak his name. I know he walks here in Midgard.
When did you see him last?
Long ago. Before you were even born. Why are you standing so far from me? What's wrong? Something's happened.
There!
Oh shit.
I had a feeling that hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out in the open. Do you have any idea at all, what you have cost me?
My boy.
Mother.
I'm here. Don't run away.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're still angry. I know that how you feel hasn't changed, but I want you...
How I feel? How I feel? I've spent the last 100 years dreaming of this moment. I rehearsed everything I ever wanted to say to you, every word, to make you understand exactly what you stole from me. But now, I realize I don't need you to understand anything. I don't need you at all.
No, back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do...
This path you walk. Vengeance. You will find no peace. I know.
You... I'll deal with you later. But family first.
So he hurt
This
Jormungandr?
again.
Oh shit.
I can reach him. Stop fighting. I said stop.
Ow. Oh, what the hell?
You might
Oh,
want to
God.
turn away, boy. This won't be pretty.
I won't let you hurt him.
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop!
Oh shit.
No! Atreus! You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe!
Not my blood.
What the hell? Oh. Oh.
What is...
He broke the quiver.
I can feel this. Oh. I can feel everything.
He's vulnerable now?
Oh shit.
You will not do this.
What's going on? Is Freya trying to kill us?
No. Do you hear the wind? We are moving.
That arrow. Baldur punched the mistletoe?
In the quiver strap, yes. Mistletoe harmed him.
Freya said it was wicked.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
He can be killed.
I'm certain of it. It's all coming back now.
Now he remembers.
So it broke his spell too. Interesting.
She's controlling that thing?
Stay out of it. I can reason with him.
No, woman! You cannot! He means to kill you!
You can't stop me! No one can!
Where is he?
I don't care if he kills me. I will protect him. I will not let him die.
Don't touch it. This will all be over soon.
There!
I was like the complete opposite direction, it seems.
Stop this now.
Incredible. Feeling glorious. Feeling.
I've won a lot more tricks the last time when we fought. Get some.
I feel. Freezing!
Stop hurting my boy.
Oh. Oh fuck. Pew! Get his ass. Come here. Pew! Bam, bam. Boom it. Yeah, come here. Oh shit. Oh, you wanna punch me? Is that what you wanna do? Is that what you wanna do, bruh? Is that what you want? Okay. Yeah, you like that? Come here. Fuck, I was thinking he was going that way. Oh my god, get out of our way. He started it, damn it. Oh shit.
Atreus!
I'm up here. I'm okay.
Oh, he landed.
I'm doing wonderful. I've never felt so alive.
Stop this! Reba!
Oh my god, she's summoning everything. Freeze!
Oh, it's wonderful.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Get it off of me. Yeah, that's right. Come here. Oh. Oh shit, that cut in deep too. Oh Jesus.
I'll kill you.
Oh my god. Too bad I didn't have Hercules' fist thing, so I can just break this thing so he couldn't climb it.
From my son. You don't have to do this!
There.
Stop him!
Come here.
Please! There has been enough pain!
Oh shit.
Shut up, mother.
Get off me. Ow. Oh my god. Here we go. Ow, stop kicking my face. Yeah, take that. Get him, boy. Oh my god. That is badass. Oh my god. That is so cool. Oh, that had to hurt. Get off me. Oh shit.
Before you die, I want to thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the All-Father himself could not. I've never felt more alive. Ironic, isn't it?
That's who hurt. Oh, yeah, get kicked. Yeah. Why won't you? That's the better question. Beat you how many times already? Ooh. No, 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 no. I can't do that, Freya, sorry. Oh shit. Oh, ow. Oh, my stomach. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Holy. Holy shit. Hope he like enjoys feeling things.
Look! I have an idea! Montage!
Boy? Well done, boy.
Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yo, my goodness, having lunch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Knocked everyone down. Oh,
Do it! Do it!
Stop. Please.
He's beaten, Father. Not a threat.
he learned.
You will not come for us again. You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection.
Just can't help yourself. Can you, Mother? No matter what I do or say, you won't stop interfering in my life.
I was just trying to protect you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
No. We can't. Because I will never forgive. You still need to pay for the lifetime that you stole from me.
I have paid. I have paid. But if that alone will make you whole, if seeing me dead will make things right, I won't stop you.
I know.
Please don't. Don't kill Freya. Oh my god.
What? No, Father!
I love you.
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The Sigolians here must be better than this.
Shit.
No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
Freya. He chose this.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything. Everything.
Damn.
You were just an animal. Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
And you do not know me.
I know enough. Does he?
Trust me, God of War 3 Kratos was not a joke.
Boy, listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with a god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving, and many who were not. I killed my father.
That was your father in hell. Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends? Sons killing their mothers? Their fathers?
No. We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who have been. Who I was is not who you be. We must be better.
Poor Freya, dude.
Well, guess we're the bad guys now.
In her eyes, yes. But she could never make that choice. We should finish this journey while I still have strength.
Damn.
I don't understand. I know saving her was the right thing. But she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live, yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple, then. One last time.
Aye. Jotunheim awaits.
Damn. Yeah, so
Why did Baldur say we cost him?
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya, the one thing she treasured from their marriage. She only hoped to spare him pain and spare herself loss. But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
yeah. I can't really relate, but I can understand that I can understand why Frey was like that, though, for sure. Any parent, like, you know, fights hard for their, you know, it's their son's or daughter's survival sort of deal.
You never told me what happened with the stonemason's son.
Hrimthur, son of Thamur. After completing his father's masterwork, the Great Wall of Jotunheim, he thought of nothing but making the Aesir pay for their crimes against the giants. Once he longed to fight Thor, but tragedy had brought wisdom to Hrimthur, and cunning. He observed that Asgard's walls were half built and shoddy, for no Aesir god could be bothered with such tiresome labor. So Hrimthur adopted the guise of an ordinary man and made the Aesir an offer. He would build them majestic new walls, and if he couldn't build them within 2 terms of the season, they would owe him nothing for his labors. And if he succeeded, he asked only for an audience with the goddess Freya. Odin agreed, knowing the task was impossible, but intrigued by the stranger. Hrimthur made short work of it, of course. He had the benefit of his father's training and the aid of a magical stallion for fetching stones. Odin was not happy to find himself on the losing end of the wager, but he seemed to uphold his end of the bargain. Freya was sent to meet the mason, and to her surprise, he wanted only to whisper something in her ear. That being done, he made his way out of Asgard. And when he found Thor awaiting him at the gates of Midgard, he knew he had been double-crossed. But he didn't care, because his plan was complete.
It was? What did he say to Fred?
Only she could say for certain, but I've had many moons to work it out. Hrimthur knew that Freya loathed the Aesir, despite her marriage to Odin, and I believe he gave her the secret to Asgard's defenses. Some weakness he may have built in, structural or magical, which I expect will be exploited come Ragnarok when Surtur arrives to burn Asgard to ash. If not sooner.
Damn. Yeah, my Gunder's not there no more. Yeah, my Gunder's having a lunch. Having a lunch break. That giant. Like, ooh, num-nums. Man. I guess this is it.
Here we go! I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things worked according to the plan... Go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way. Probably.
There it is. Jotunheim.
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right. Got it.
Go, boy.
Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh, that's unpleasant!
Now, boy.
There we go.
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
We're actually doing it.
A word, please, before we continue.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, the last thing you two need up there is a decomposing heat ruin in the moment. Why not I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to fight...
My lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Ah, fine, damn it. Fine.
Watch their head till we return.
I can do this. No, no, I can't.
Okay.
Ready. Come.
Sindri, you've came to the wrong realm. A realm of warriors. Oh my god. Come back, please. I'm not gonna really say much when they. This is like the most important part, I'd assume. Cause I think this is it.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
God, his arms are still tore up from it.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy.
Oh my god.
Carry her.
This looks familiar though. Wasn't this like at the dream that I had like near the beginning of the game? Pretty sure it was.
Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now. Hello? Anybody here?
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody. Huh. Who's the Guardian?
That's one thing I'm gonna do real quick as well. Hold on. I just now thought it's a good sign as any. to read every little thing we have here, I think. Oh yeah. Unguard, Mighty. Yeah, this is going over basically everything we did. I never actually done this. Like I said, we kind of went over it, but I just want to kind of go over it again right before the end, I suppose. Hrongar, the mighty giant, made a frost and stone. Looks like he had a huge fight with Azir and the Vanir gods. He battles Thor and looks like they both lose. Hrongar, the brawler, a head of stone but the mind of a child. Odin tricks him into getting drunk and rowdy in Asgard. Thor smashes his head, but he ends up crushed and everybody laughs. Azir are the worst. A legendary giant, or Scotty, a legendary giant huntress, one of Mother's favorites. She could have hunt birds, boars, deer, anything. Her father taught her how, but what happens to him? Her father, Tahisi, I guess, could take the form of any creature. Odin got jealous and tricked Scotty into hunting an eagle that was uh, Thezi in disguise. And is she still out there somewhere under the frozen mountains? Uh, Skull and Hati, wolf giants. Skull chases the sun and Hati the moon. What happens when they catch their prey looks like a massive fight. Odin, Thor, and the world serpent. Could it be Ragnarok? Odin knows the prophecy and sent them anyway because Mimir says he's always trying to control everything until then. They're the bringers of day and night that keep the sun and moon moving. Ymir, one of my favorite gods, by the way. This one confusing. Ymir's the first giant, and things spring from his body, not just other giants, but wind, trees, suns, and maggots. That turns into dwarves, maybe. Then Odin kills him, but where did he come from? So Ymir came from fire and ice, and all lands and creatures came from his flesh, including Azir, who then slew him to create order and other words to take control. The fire giants was Odin's first victim. Ah, so Ymir's actually dead. Oh. Belgamir, a giant king with many, many children. Looks like he arrived on a sea of blood, and when he died, he left a sea of tears. Dead, but not murdered for once. Yomengunder, the world serpent, spans all the waters of Midgard, maybe the only one big enough to beat Thor. I still can't believe we met him. Now that I've heard Mir talk to Yomengunder in his ancient tongue, I wonder if I could figure out how to do it. Well, he did at the end. Stakadar, a giant. I probably butchered that name, but a giant with 8 arms, swinging 4 swords until Thor chopped him up. Why did the gods gang up on him? Odin plotted to destroy Stakadar after hearing Mimir praise him as a potential leader of the giants. They spread rumors and gathered a mob, and when surrendered to clear his name, Thor murdered him. Surtur, an ancient fire giant of Muspelheim, he forged a sword of fire and fought or will fight Thor and Odin. Prophecy says Surtur the brave will die at Ragnarok, but take Asgard with him. Mimir says it's part of the grand cycle of death and rebirth of Surtur, accepts his fate. The greatest Thumr, the greatest stonemason and one of the biggest giants of all. He argues with his son. Hermithor strikes him and gets lost. Looking for him, Thor chases Thumr into the head and crushes a whole town. Thumr was building a wall around Jotunheim to protect the giants from the Azir. Did it ever get finished? Probably not. Therm, a frost giant who stole Thor's hammer, but still looks like Thor kills everyone anyway. Remember the cunning ransomed Mimir for Freya, and Odin went along to sneak Thor into Jotunheim. If not for Freya, he might have killed every last giant there. Montage's throne. After many winters, the stronghold of Gozengard is complete. Moltsognir has invited all citizens to attend the grand ceremony in the throne room. There we were waiting, calming words of our king, who promises everlasting safety and prosperity. This new land is fertile than even more fertile than Verthengard. And with Ren of Regin as our steward, start century we. No, that was right the first time. We feared not for the Reavers, Dark Elves, nor and um any eh, benevolent force. The reign of King Moto's care is truly blessed by Tyr himself. All hail the dwarf king, protector of man. Huh, sounds like they actually like this dwarf king. The people in Vanguard sure didn't. I wonder what changed. Much like, oh yeah, these are like all like little markers. I actually not read the rest of them. But if you wanna pause the video and read these, you can. I'll just go through them real slowly for you, and we'll go from there. Because there's a lot, so um, God, look how much freaking resources I have, by the way, though. Freaking 263,000 XP, 500, like pretty much, well, yeah, 500,000 of hack silver. Don't wake him. I'm really getting tired of being told what to do. I'm also reading some of the shorter ones, but in my head and stuff. Asgard. It is done. Asgard's defenses are impenetrable. All means of access have been cut off. Save those in Odin's power. The plague of the dead will not touch us, nor shall we fear any Vanir aggression. Word of this must reach noble Thor, for the time approaches for his part in the All-Father's plan. The Raven Keeper. I'm reading the ones that like speak of Asgard because we didn't even really get to see much of Asgard, or actually we didn't see Asgard at all. I'm assuming for good reason though. I'm guaranteeing it's probably gonna be what's next. And I'm assuming, like, probably the next game will probably expand on all the realms, too. Imagine if they get stuck in Helheim again. Surely not, right? Yeah, and then you just have all the lovely enemies in the game. Yeah. A lot of enemies, that's for sure. At least different variants. That's one thing I will say about the. That looks pretty cool. It's like a written, drawn thing. But, like, that's one thing I will say, though, is the game really didn't have that many enemies, all things considered. Like, there was a fair bit, but, like, a lot of them were just, like, variants of one another, which really didn't bother me that much, actually, but I just wanted to point that out. There wasn't really that many, to be honest, though. Wrath of Artemis. Jotunheim, what's up? Alright.
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered, and two more take its place.
Wait!
What the hell?
Father! Something's happening. It's your axe. It's smaller. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
What? Is that... Was that Kratos dead? So... If all the... Hmm. So the giants can see through the future, but if that's the case, and all this already happened, and they showed that, does that mean there's no way Kratos would die, right? Like, I wouldn't think. Oh shit. So the whole time he was a giant, which explains why he had such high senses, because he would always expect something way before Kratos did. Huh. So,
Look, it's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
yeah. I guess it's time to. Holy crap.
Father.
No. We do it together. Son.
I thought the first time I ever heard him say that. Son. Holy cow. Really became a true dad at the end.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Son's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Loki. Atreus is Loki? What? Oh my god.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh.
Oh, he was trying to decide. Good.
So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
The Great Warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. Amir missed it. I understand if you want to go home, but maybe helping people is part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Dang.
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Explore with Atreus. Continue exploring. Complete dwarven favors, free dragons, travel to Muspelheim and Nilfheim. Already did that. Find new items. Already did that. In the shop. And defeat all legendary cut the Valkyries. Already did that. I literally did everything. New game. Plus allows you to start a new game while maintaining your equipment. Hack silver and purchase items. New game can be accessed anytime from within the game's option menu. Really? Yeah, so it allows you to... That's pretty nice. Yeah, so you can... Yeah, there you go. Wow. That actually kind of makes sense now that I think about it, because, like... Well, I guess not really make much sense, but... it's just kind of funny. Because when Atreus first found out he was a god, what was the very first thing he said? The very first thing he said was something about, can I turn into like an animal? And well, Loki, as far as I'm aware, Loki is capable of, well, doing exactly that, and amongst other things with illusions and everything else. So it's like, that's kind of interesting how they kind of snuck it in there.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you might realize. The snowfall that began when you slew Balder has become something else. The stuff of omens.
Omens for the coming of winter.
Not just any winter. The great winter to span 3 summers. When it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
Oh, it is snowing.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrot. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys,
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrot.
yeah, we heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
Yeah,
Now you're talking.
so I'm assuming. Blessing of Frost. The Shadow was never going to get these abilities. It looks so cool. What are these? Never really was able to get those either. Yeah. Well.
I see. Just wanted to stare into my eyes.
Yeah, quite literally everything is done. Like, I mean, there's still like a couple things, but like it's not like anything that important. I mean, like the legendary chest, for instance, like any chest, this doesn't really matter now because the chests are all there for you to get resources and everything else. But I mean, I've already got everything 100% complete, 100% complete. I haven't done much there, but 60, 80. Most of it is just because I'm missing some form of chest, or there's a few realm tears, but yeah, most of it's all pretty much done though. So more time has passed than we realized, like he said. So does that mean that Jotunheim actually makes time go faster in Midgard while you're there? Like, kind of like how when... Oh, that actually makes sense, because the vision, right? So, like, the little vision that Kratos had, um, that vision that he had was with Freya, or not Freya, but his wife, and well, it was Faye. I don't know why I said Freya. Faye. It was Faye, and when he went into the beam of light, it took him forever, according to Atreus. And we definitely saw that because when he came out of that beam of light, there was 1,000 enemies like just dead. And he said he kept waiting and waiting and waiting. So anything that involves Jotunheim actually makes time go a lot faster in Midgard. I don't think, like, of course, I'm not saying that 96 years happened, but I think something did happen though, where we just sped up time a lot. So I don't know. Well, I guess we can go home. Maybe there's something interesting there, I guess. I don't really know. Time to go home.
Oh man, the tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity. Brothers, there's another thing I must let you know. From the time you were away in Jotunheim.
Well, tell us then.
It concerns Freya. She paid me a visit.
What did you tell her?
What little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings. Seems she's rather bent on reclaiming her warrior spirit. I'm afraid the cycle of vengeance may not be so easily broken.
Oh shit.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
The house is still in rough shape from our fight. But, you know, it is home, though. Alright. I guess I'll save it here. And, let's see what's on... See if I can go inside or not. I wonder. I can.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Probably shouldn't do that, considering that's when Ragnarok happens. And here we are, all the way back at the start.
Aren't you tired?
Yeah.
Okay, this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you.
Don't mind me, Mimira's gonna sleep on your head, I think. Years later.
The ball.
Oh, Thor? Oh, yeah, it has to be. Oh, Yup. Oh, it looks so cool. Oh, that looks awesome. Wow. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I'm speechless. It's just a shame that I won't be able to get Ragnarok in a while. Because I know it's out. And I so badly want to play it. Oh, dang. God, this was... What a game, man. What a game. It was frustrating at times with those freaking Valkyries, I'll tell you what, but... Hot damn. I... Yeah. So, like, I never believe 10 out of 10s most of the time, but honestly, if I had to give a quick review with these credits rolling and stuff, I'd probably say it is probably a 10 out of 10. I probably would go in, if I do a review on this game, I'll go more in detail, but dude, the story, the combat, and just the journey, like, you know, like, even if you see, like, because these type of games where you have like a huge story, you know, like, it's never the same. Like, if you're watching someone, like, for instance, if you're watching me play this game and you never played it, and it's one of those instances where it's like, you never really get the fear grasp and like understanding of how good the game is, because a lot of it just comes from the journey. The journey is what really, like, your own personal journey is what makes it so satisfying. And, oh, man. What a great ending. We didn't kill that many gods. We killed 2 in this one. Definitely a laid back one in comparison to God of War 3, where we killed like 20 gods and 10 titans, it seemed like. I'm actually alright with that, though. I really did not want to have to kill everyone. That'd be kind of stupid, I think. Especially since we just now got introduced to it. Yeah, Kratos being a completely different character as well. Just, yeah. It was good. God, this music's awesome. I can never get tired of listening to it. My God. The people that worked on this game, I'm just gonna say this right now, don't get paid enough. They need to get paid more. I'm flat out. I don't know what they make, but they don't make enough. Dude, this shit right here, it's a masterpiece. It really is. It goes over so much life lessons, whether you believe it or not. You know, it does go over a lot of life lessons, a lot of, you know, things that you can relate to. The characters are so much more relatable. Like, that was one problem I had with God of War 3. None of the characters were like that relatable. You really didn't know much about them. Like, especially Zeus, where, you know, Zeus was really just a power-hungry fart that just, you know, wanted control of everything sort of deal. You know. And the rest of the gods really didn't stand out at all, really. I mean, I don't know. Like, it just seems like every god really did not have much characteristics to them at all. There was nothing you could really relate to them on. They were just kind of flat. Like, the only thing that they were gods. That's it. They weren't a character, really. I'm not saying they were bad, but they were good for what, to show Kratos and to show the hell that he went through. Like, that's what makes this game so much better, is because of the fact that you know that Kratos went through all that hell, and just constantly fighting, constantly having hatred, constantly having vengeance, and then after all of it, after all of that time of having vengeance and eradicating everything in Greece, what did he gain from it? Nothing at all. And that's the life lesson. Your need for vengeance, at least one of the life lessons of this game, is no matter how much revenge you take on, you don't get any satisfaction out of it. And oh man, it's such a good game. It's so nice seeing Kratos actually civilized as well. And at the end, they were talking about how Freya was getting her Valkyrie wings again. Oh my god. Dude, she's gonna go nuts. Like, oh my god. Because the thing is, Freya was the chief, the leader of all Valkyries, according to the queen. She was the leader of them all. And now we're going through that again. Like, we're gonna be having to fight her yet again. Probably in the next one, where she'll have her Valkyrie wings and all the powers that she has. Oh my god, she's gonna annihilate you, dude. And the thing is, I don't think it's Kratos' intention, like, to kill her. Like, I don't think Atreus or Kratos, when it comes down to it, they're not gonna try and kill her. I don't know. Because the thing is, she saved Atreus' life. How can you kill her? And that's probably the main reason. That is probably the main reason why Kratos did what he did. Like, yes, it might have been a selfish act to go against her wishes and kill Baldur, but at the same time, though, she did Kratos the biggest favor of them all, saving his son. I mean, it would be wrong. It would be almost wrong for him to just sit there and just let her die, I feel. And the thing is, too, with Baldur being under the influence of Odin, there was no guarantee that he would just leave us alone even after that. Like, he would just come back after us again and again and again. No, it would just never end until he killed him. So, like, either way, we would have had to make a choice, sort of deal. And I am glad that they didn't kill Freya, because I was really liking her character. But now I'm just really curious how that's gonna all unfold. I haven't been going through any spoilers. I've been trying to avoid spoilers, which is so hard to do, by the way. Oh my god. It is insanely difficult to do. I only know a couple things about Ragnarok. I just know the only thing I really know is that, like, pretty much at the beginning of the game, I think. Well, you know what? I won't spoil it for you guys if you guys don't know, but yeah, that, god, this game, I'm so sad that it's over. There will be another series, though, depending on how long Ragnarok takes to get on, because I've heard that God of War Ragnarok is going to be coming in either this or next year. I'm not sure which, but I want to say hopefully this year, though. If not, then I will more than likely be going through the other difficulties. I'll probably go through another game and play on the third, maybe even God of War. probably not that. I don't really know. Well, maybe. We'll have to see. But yeah. God. Yeah, I am very proud to be to have played this game. As a consumer, you should be proud that you own this game. Like, honestly, it's a good game. It really is. Even if you're not into hack and slashes that much, the story is all worth it, though. The one thing I noticed too, I don't know if any of you noticed, but the whole the whole game, not just the story, but the entire game, quite literally, the camera, even when it went into cinematic mode, it was all just like one take sort of deal. Like, it never just like cutted. Like, the camera never cut off to go to like black or white. It never did that once. It never transitioned to anything. It followed the characters through the entire journey, and that's the whole principle of this game. Which is also why I actually made the series like this as well, to showcase that. I wanted to showcase that part of the game as well, that, you know, me not cutting it actually shows you that no matter what, the camera is always locked onto the characters no matter what. And that's very rare to see, honestly. Like, usually a game would have like a loading screen or just something, like a transition or something. But no, they made a good game, a good, interesting, relatable game to that system, and it's just it's beautiful. It really is. Yeah. God, the music's so good though. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the credits to roll before I end this all, in case you're wondering. But wow, what a game, man. Like, I can't stop saying it. Like, what, like, just, dude, it was so good. The combat was just so good. I loved it all. It just, my God. It's gonna take me a long time to... It's gonna take me so long to cut this bad boy up. Holy hell, man. Oh my God. I've been thinking about that too. God. You guys are probably gonna be seeing this video like, well, when you actually hear me talking, it'll probably be like 2 months from when I originally actually recorded this. Because I don't want to make videos too long, and I don't want to make it, I don't want to put multiple videos out at a time. Because it doesn't really go over that well, like I've noticed. When I post 2 videos a day, the second video typically never gets crap. So I'm going to be posting 1 video a day. But yeah, when you actually are hearing me right now, just know that this was 2 months ago. Because it'll be that long. Because, like I said, I actually did this whole series in like a week. Apart from part 1. Part 1 was like... from part 1 to when I say part 2, that was a few months ago. Like, part 1 was a few months ago. like almost actually almost have a year ago now. Um, but yeah, once you guys see this video, it'll be like possibly even 2.5 months. I don't know. Like it'll probably be. See, it's March now. I don't plan to upload the first video until April 1st, which then it will be April. Then it will April, May, June. God, it might take to either late May or beginning of June to get this whole series out. I'm proud of it though. It's a deserving series. I just don't want to make like 10 huge videos just because, I mean, that would just be ridiculous. So I want to make it so that you as the viewer can actually see it. So it's not just absurd. But again, I say it is every single part, and I'll say it again. That we or I freaking did the part series like I did because of a numerous amount of reasons. And whether it's good or bad, you can let me know. But I think it's actually pretty good because the reason why I did it as well, even if I did, uh, even if I did not do the Twitch stream video where I went on for 10 hours and I just made like 40-minute videos constantly or something, even with that system, I still would have done it this way. And the reason being is to show and capture one of the game's hidden features unless you actually play the game. And that is the fact that your camera never leaves the characters. I wanted to show that. Like, no matter where the camera is, it never disrupts anything. It never fades to black, fades to white, cuts to another character. It never does that. It stays with the characters the entire time. And that's one of the reasons why I did the series like I did. I didn't want to say anything until the end because of that. I wanted you as the viewer to see that hidden thing in the game, without just straight up addressing it. I wanted to see if you would notice because I already knew about it. Because that's what they said at when they were reviewing when the developers were going over the game, that they said something along those lines, that the camera never really, I forget how they said it, but it never leaves the characters though. Like it never phases to black or nothing, and it doesn't, apart from the credits, I guess. But yeah, but hell, they had some of the credits at the end of the game. Yeah. But that was one of the reasons why I did do it that way though, as well. And it made it more fun for me. Because if I was constantly recording and having to go stop the recording, go back constantly, it would make it much more of a drag. Not to mention that at the beginning of the videos, it would also be more interesting for you guys as the audience, instead of me going, hey, look at me, I'm Legendary Italian Titan, blah, 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 blah. You know, as every traditional YouTuber does their reviews, it gets right to the point. Like, I get right to the point with my video. And like I said, I don't know if it was a good move or bad, but um, I I feel like it was I feel like it was something different and unique that not many people do. Um, and I could own it. I own it. I'm proud of it. Uh, whether it turns out good or bad, um, I just hope that you guys got to experience this game, or hell, maybe you're experiencing Ragnarok right about now. But I can't do that. I don't have a PS4. I have an Xbox One and this PC. That's all I have. So yeah, I'm just uh, I'm just kind of taking it in at the moment, I guess. Just not to not to sound. Don't put that out of context, okay? Don't do that. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah. But again, like I stated though, um, I've said this many times throughout my series, but dude, I am really I'm really a big God of War fan. Like I said, I didn't play the first two, but I did watch everything about them, and I was like, I was kind of at the time, since graphics were so much higher in quality then, because I didn't see it until like much later, where graphics were getting like insane, and I was like looking at them like, dang, I don't know if I would get them sort of deal. But I still watched it because what interested me was Kratos and the God of War series in general. It even back then it did interest me. And then I got the third game and I was like, okay, all right, this is pretty nice. Um, and yeah, that game was really fun. I had a lot of fun with God of War 3. And then this game comes around, I'm just like, oh, this looks sweet. And I'm just like thinking, is there actual like customizable armor and weapons? And there is. I'm just like, because at the time, well, hell, even now, that's the type of stuff I'm into, like being able to customize weapons, skills, and everything like that. And to see that in one of my favorite friends, because I don't know a lot about the different gods. Like I don't know much about Nordic, Greece, technically. I don't know much about the characters themselves, technically. But I do know a lot about the God of War universe, really. And I don't know, it just interested me. Like because the thing is, looking up like what each god does on the internet is kind of lame, honestly. But having a game that introduces you to all the Nordic gods, it's just, dude, what more could you ask for? Like at that point, and it's with my boy Kratos. Like, dude, like this is, and then you got to see. I mean, Thor was like a character you never saw. You only heard of a lot of. You only heard him a lot throughout the story, and then at the end of the freaking game, they show him. Just big Chunkus there, like just blowing up the whole area with lightning. You just got Big Chungus there. Big Papa himself coming. It's just like, oh shit. Like, because after all the things that, you know, Kratos and them did, Kratos and Atreus did, he's not gonna be a happy camper. So, you know, it's gonna lead to something pretty bad. And I'm so looking forward to seeing them just fight, dude. Oh my god. it's going to be a great battle, dude. Oh my god. I cannot wait for Ragnarok. I cannot wait for it to get on. But yeah, the very day that it comes on PC, I am uploading that video. I tell you what, son, I'm uploading it immediately. Cause like I said, I freaking love these games. And this game, this God of War 4, it took me away, dude. It I loved it. I loved every second of it. Just the movement, the exploration, the danger, the environment, the lore, the everything. Just so good, dude. I can't stop talking about this game. Um whether man, yeah, but I'm a huge fan of Kratos and everything. Um but yeah, Atreus being Loki at the end, like that, it kind of made sense actually, and I did it in a very unique way. So I guess the next step for Ragnarok is going to be fighting Thor, going to find who Loki actually is, like what he's supposed to become, sort of deal. And then we got, well, maybe we'll have to fight, maybe, I don't know, would we have to fight Odin himself? I mean, Odin probably gonna be mad. He seems like he'll be like a, based on how they butchered all the giants, pretty much. It seems like they don't give a fuck. Like, this seems like moment you'll fight them, they're just gonna be like, oh hell no, and they're just gonna beat your ass or something. Like, dude, they seem like they're really pissed off people. I'm really, oh god, dude, I'm so looking forward to it. I'm trying to avoid spoilers at all costs. Like I said, I only know like a couple, and it's not really that big. It's just the only spoilers I really know of is kind of, I won't say it, but it's basically, it just leads off from that cutscene we just saw. That's all I'll say. It just leads off from there pretty much. That's the only thing I really know. Um, yeah. God dang, dude. It's a lot of credits, isn't there? Yeah, but it's kind of funny for me to think that 2 months from now is when you guys will be getting this freaking video. Oh my god. Because back to what I was saying before, part one was like several months ago. Part 2 to now, what is this, 10? Yeah, part 10, I think. Something like that. Part 9, part 10. No, part 10. Because part 9 was when I was getting my thing upgraded. My weapons. Yeah, but part 10, from part 2 to part 10 though, I did that all in a week. I did this all in a week. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of I didn't want to upload anything with God of War until I did everything, like literally everything in the game, and I did it at my own pace. And again, I do apologize for how weird the uploads will probably be like, because of the fact that I didn't really, like, you just get right into it. But I don't know, like, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I feel like it's, I don't know, for me I feel like it's a good thing, just because, for me personally at least, I feel like when I get introduced to a game, and they constantly had to say, "Hey, welcome, it's me again," for another video. I feel like it just gets tedious after like the 10th time. And granted, I did that technically, but each part is like separated by like 2 to 3 hours. Part 1 is 10 hours before you get to part 2, and then um see, part, was it 5, or one of the parts, I think it was part 7, I don't remember, but one of them was 8 hours before I go on again. I know most people have like 60 plus. That's ridiculous, dude. So I did it 10. I did it 10 times for introduction and exit, I guess. I'm just waiting for the bottom credits because I'm looking to see if there's anything I want to see here. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Who knows? Who knows how much longer go on for? But Mike Webster, director. It's a lot of managers. Yep. I'm really upset though that I don't get to upload this anymore because I don't want to get stuck in an. I would upload more if I knew I want to get stuck in an algorithm. But if I'm already posting so many videos, and I mean this series alone is gonna this series alone with how many videos will be coming out of it. It'll be like more. It'll be like roughly half of the videos I have currently. So I have like 140. This would probably be like a 7 video series. Um, so it's just, it might already put me in an algorithm. I'll try to upload some things in between, or after, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see how that all turns out. But freaking what did I say? I think after this series, though, there will be a 10 videos for Halo Wars as well. I'll be doing a little bit more Halo Wars, so I haven't done that in a while. And then I'll probably do another walkthrough with another game. I'm not exactly sure which yet. But yeah. Mm. I think it's just crazy though. Just this whole experience with this game. Like this game was just what I needed, really. I was looking for a game that had a compelling story and just excitement, good fighting in it. And this game had it all. It literally had everything I desired. And it's with one of my favorite characters of all time, which is Kratos. And yeah, it's just It truly is just amazing what they did with this game. I I want to play the fourth one so bad, dude. I just wonder if I'm just kind of curious how if the item system will be the same in the fourth one, or it'll be like even more evolved sort of deal. I'm really curious about that and what other weapons are there. Because I know probably there's gonna be some people that were like, you know, that wanted more weapons. Because when you consider the fact that in all technicality, you did have more weapons in uh, God of War 3. You had the Chaos Blades, Hades' weapon, which I forget what it's called, but you had that. You had the blacksmith weapon, and then you also had Hercules' like fist things. On top of that, you also had the blades of the blade of Olympus, and you also had a sort of shield thing as well. So the shield thing in this game really isn't new, but it's a lot better. Because the only thing you could do with the shield in the old game is like make like a whole Spartan thing, which was cool, but I mean it didn't make much sense when you consider. I mean, I guess it makes sense because of that realm being Spartan and all, but I mean, I don't know. It just kind of was weird, I guess. It was just so much more practical to use a shield here because you could just equip your fists and just go to town, just bam, bam, bam. I considered the fist a new weapon, really, because he really didn't. Kratos never really got into like a brawler stance ever. Like he got to um, what you would call it. Like Kratos got to the point where he would just execute people and stuff. That was about it. That's like he never really had like that brawler play style really. And the thing is, the God of War 3 weapons, like three of them were practically the same. I mean, they had different effects and slightly different things. Like the Hades weapons are like more AOE based. The the blacksmith weapons are more like stunning based, like you can shock the crap out of your enemies, and your first weapons are just burning the enemy. They're just slightly different, but like how they like actually fought in battle was like very similar. Whereas this game, yeah, you only get the axe and blades, but they're totally different weapons. And the third game, they did have the Hercules' fist was like the one weapon that was different, but it really wasn't that fun to use either because it was just so slow. Or not really slow. That wasn't really the problem with it. It was just I don't know. Like it wasn't really that. So what I'm looking for here. It wasn't nearly as developed as the Frost Axe, for instance. Like the Frost Axe, and the Frost Axe acts more than just like an axe. It acts like a range weapon. You can use it to you can throw it to hurl at targets from a distance and everything else. So like the weapons here, despite them being fewer, were definitely more unique. You had the Blade of Olympus, but that was replaced with Rage, which is a great replacement, honestly. The Blade of Olympus really was kind of it was cool and all, but I mean, I much prefer just being able to beat the crap out of your enemies with like that brawler play style, being able to regenerate health with your fists and stuff. It was so nice, so much fun too. Just jumping up in the air, just oh, it was great. Yeah, the weapons here were a lot better. I think we're about to get. Is there a cutscene after all this, or is there not? Let's find out. Present day.
Atreus, are you
Oh,
ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us. Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.
Actually, there really isn't things we can do, buddy. So I guess after all that, I'm not really disappointed with that though. I've already had so much fun with this game. I just thought there might have been something hidden, maybe, but I'm alright with it now. Well, guys, what a hell of a ride! Like, honest to God, what a ride. Um, that's that. This concludes my God of War series. Finally, it's been a hell of a journey, man. And I'll see y'all in the next one. This is part 10, officially done, and the Legendary Founding Titan is going out. Peace.